I mean, just wait. I'm just here. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for the chat to kind of get build up and whatnot. First and foremost, I like the shades though.
You like that?
I like that, man.
Hey, I decided that I'm well. First of all, I think that I'm a humble man. I at least try to. Every once in a while, my like Beyonce has is Beyonce, right? And then when she's on stage, what is her name?
Sasha something.
Sasha Fierce or whatever they
There you
call
go.
it.
Yeah, yeah, that.
Like that comes out of me too a little bit.
We all have
And
alter ego. So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So not only that, but I decided, you know what, man, I'm gonna copy a little bit of a Coach Prime. You know what I'm saying? Since the buzz is going out in Boulder, or Colorado, I might as well just get on the shade train. But no, man, I want to be humble, and the reason I'm saying that is because I have the glasses on to block all my haters. So yeah, I'm doing good today, Jerry,
I
or
mean,
tonight, I should say.
I think all Cowboys Nation's gonna go to work tomorrow and just have a blast. You know what I mean? Hey, shout out to Jay Lee on TikTok. She gave the Cowboys one with a bunch of heart emojis, specifically the blue and white ones, right? Let me see. I love this. SI said, "Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Who said Jets won't break 10?"
Ooh, ooh, I think Stein did. I'm pretty sure he said that.
And if I recall, I said the score would be 20-10. But if you ask me why, the reason why is I knew the Cowboys were going to put up more, but I just don't trust our kicker right now. But I'm starting to get a little bit of faith. I'm
A
starting to get a
little,
little bit of pain.
a
Okay.
little bit.
Inside says this guy right here because he knows it. He said no more than 10 points. I was with him on that one. I think my prediction was 20-10. Diana Z Prime. Oh,
Hey,
I like it. It's catchy. I think you should hold on to that one for a little bit. Regina, our run game is off. Let's see what's going on TikTok real quick. Jesse says, "How about them Cowboys? Easy money, baby." Man, I'll tell you this: if any NFL team had this defense, easy money, Harv.
they'd probably give their firstborn away for that defense.
And their defensive coordinator right there. What do you say? Jesse says, "I don't want to be humble." Laughing out loud. Yeah, hey, we're with you, man, because we've been taking shade since the off season, all through the off season. Our been battling cowboy haters like crazy. And earlier when we went live, it was it was very hostile on TikTok. It was crazy. I don't know why there was so much hate. Right? Jackson says, "Do you think if Brandon Cooks played, we would have scored more?" Wow. We put up 70 points, Harv. In 2 games, we put up 70 points. And that's still not enough.
And you know what was crazy though is that people were like, "Oh, Brandon Cooks ain't gonna play, man. That's kind of worrisome." Why? But you got to think, what did Brandon Cooks do for Week 1?
He was a veteran.
Yeah, but my
Made
point
some
is,
plays, but I think
it's not all of yeah, it's not all about the catches, man. It's about the presence and taking away maybe a safety or in a corner, going deep and opening the field up. That's what it's all about, man.
Andres Loero says, PPC, right? It just means it's Spanish slang, just saying like let's go Cowboys, right?
No.
Mayan Devil Dog says W, thank you. Subbing to YouTube. We appreciate that. Hey, anybody on TikTok, the link is in the bio, man. And we're trying to hit 1,000, man. Harv, what's the number at? The Cowboys have had me so busy today.
So right now, the last I checked, we're at 778.
Oh,
So
Maddie's been one of them guys. He's checking in. He says biggest threat to you guys in the NFC East? Question mark.
it's still the Eagles. Let's be honest. It's still the Eagles. I don't know if it's a threat though.
Hey, Harv.
It's kind of a.
Hey, Harv. This
Sure.
defense, this Eagles team has not seen a defense like this before. I'm just saying, man.
How did you keep a straight face, man? Number one, that was a straight face. That was pretty good.
Because I just got into my King Leonidas. My Devil Dog says jealous. It's okay. I don't know how to pronounce the username. It's VAEHHHH. This y'all here. This y'all year, huh? Question mark. Every year is Cowboys year. Dr. Walter Sim says, "How about them Cowboys?" You know, hey, shout out. Homage. What is it? Oh my God. Go Cowboys, right? Look, I'll tell you this. If you guys are on TikTok and you guys are hearing me and you guys are seeing us live on TikTok, please follow us on our link. You know, our link is in the bio. Give us a sub on our YouTube page. We're trying to grow this YouTube. But anybody that I say and I shout out their name and you're on TikTok, make sure you go and follow them back so everybody can get to 1,000. Go live on TikTok, man. Should be a privilege, and you work for it by commenting. And obviously, if you've known the Cowboy Cast, we read all the comments, man. We make your comments segments, and we haven't even got into. We haven't even been able to break down the stats, right? Because I mean, I understand people want to say, "Oh, it's just defense." But I mean, who was it, Harv, that says defense wins championships? I mean, who? It's been around for how many years?
It's true, man. This is true.
Somebody gave you a gift.
Hold on.
Shout out for the gift. Shout out for the gift.
Shout out for the gift. That's Is it Dr. Walter Sins?
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Give him a round of applause, man. Give him a round of applause.
Yeah, you had the heart right over your head right now on TikTok, man. That was kind of cool.
Funny.
He says we have a big three again, and the defense. Thank you, Dr. Walter says. Woo! Let's go, man. Hey, make sure you guys go follow Dr. Sims. Help him get 1,000. We want to be able to go live with you guys eventually. One day we're gonna figure out, because we get a lot of requests when we're live from other people they want to join in. That obviously they've hit 1,000, but you know we'll figure that out with time, right? Because it's a hard transition. I follow back, says I have outfits about the Cowboys and more stuff for Cowboys. All right, cool. DM us and let's see what's up, man. Let's see if we can make some money together, right? Mark Harris says putting up 30 versus the team that made Allen look like the Tim Couch isn't a bad offense.
It's not.
Mr. Cowrie Flash says, "How talk easy schedule feeling? How talk
easy schedule?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna say the bad word, or not. I'm not gonna say the word that he put.
Oh, I got you.
He's saying that we have an easy schedule.
Don't we have the third hardest schedule in the NFL?
That is for you, sir. Just so you know, it has already been proven. I mean, NFL even put out the statement: Cowboys have the third hardest schedule in the NFL. Come on, man, get your stuff together, man. Come on, we need some context. Giants schedule way harder. Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
Giants?
Yeah. It's the same freaking schedule. I mean, we face the Giants twice a year. We face the Eagles twice a year. We face the Commanders twice a year. And then we're going to go face the same division and each team in the division. Let's get caught up with YouTube, because you know what? I feel like we're leaving YouTube off. MC said we just played a very good defense. Hey, Harv. Many people don't understand this. The New York Jets have a replica defense to the San Francisco 49ers. Food for thought. Week 5 is coming around pretty soon, Harv.
Yeah, it is.
A really good defense.
Really good defense.
Dwight Thrasher, what's up?
What's up, Dwight?
Dak out here looking like Joe Mantegna. And Hoodlum, yo, right?
What up, Hoodlum?
It seemed to me with 7 minutes left, NY played right into a very good game plan. Hats off, Big Mike. Hey, Harv, we need to talk about this in just a little bit. Look, Dwight Thrasher is good to see you. Hello.
Hoodlum.
Slow Jake is trash, right? Wait. Hey, Schoonmaker scored. He scored a touchdown, man. Jake Ferguson scored a
Cowboy,
touchdown.
man. If it's not his tight end, he don't like him.
He likes Schoonmaker. Haters will hate. How about Aubrey? That boy just be kicking him one at a time by Emstein. Emstein, you know what? My score prediction was 20-10. I felt it could have been more. I wanted to go into the 30s, but I was afraid of the kicker, so I went on the safe with 20
My, mine was 28-14. That was
Yeah.
close.
Yeah, it was pretty close. We were both on board. We were both on board. I don't listen to a Giant fan until they score a point against us.
Ooh. Oh. You don't have a shots fired? Like, oh man.
We'll find it out. Give up a 6 for Zach Ertz. Oh my gosh, Ocha Cowboy. We are loaded at tight end, man. I mean, literally every tight end that we have can be a stud on any team. I'll tell you this much right now. I love me some Henny, man. I think Henny looked good. Well, I'm just saying it's good to see Henny like they're getting them in the actual rushing attack. Harv,
Yeah, they are.
what do you think? Man, I have no complaints. If Dak will play like that for the rest of the season and my defense playing at elite level, I'm okay with that. Harv, what do you think, Harv?
Hey, look.
This is actually a part of our segment right here. But Aubrey is the real deal. Wow. So Ojo Cowboys really going out. Slow Jake and Henny are too slow. Oh, come on now.
So,
Mr. Corey Flash says Giants will be back week 10 when it's not pouring. Armando says happy to join you guys. Tuning in from Ulysses, Texas. Go Cowboys.
Ulysses, let's go. Welcome, brother. Welcome.
Those that know, me and Harvey are Texas boys, so just hey, we really do appreciate the gifts, man. Christopher Wilkins, shout out to you for the gifts, or we really do appreciate that. Trek Hawk, been a while, 5 red zone trips, and come out with 15 points, scratching his head. With the shaking my head. McCarthy was calling pure vanilla plays. Cowboys need to fix red zone offense. That was by a user. I wish you had a username. And Gil Gamis says, I bet you Schultz is regaining, not staying. The Texans are horrible. Daniel Espinosa says, Niners, have you seen the quarterbacks have to throw? Or Brock Purdy going to be seen double out there? Dak ain't even a top 10. That's by Mr. Corey Flash. Mr. Dr. Walter Sims says, I could care less about stats. I love it. He goes, just win the game, right? That's what he said. Mr. Corey Flash says, yeah, go Cowboys, go play easy teams. Mr. Corey Flash, go do your homework, man. This is the 3rd toughest schedule.
Who's his team? Who's his team?
I don't know.
I want to know his team.
He's gonna hide it too. Daniel Espinosa says, how about them Cowboys? Let's go. And
Daniel.
I follow back, says, I want to meet the Cowboys. And then Daniel Espinosa says, bring on the Niners. Let's get caught up.
Let's go.
Get caught up with YouTube. Dion says, so why is Dak afraid to throw long?
It's a Jets defense, man. They're good.
He did take a couple shots.
Yeah, but not against this defense.
Yeah, he did.
No, I'm saying like you can't constantly do that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Dak almost had a very serious, dangerous throw towards Sauce Gardner, and we were on Sauce's money. Yeah, no, you don't attack the Jets defense like that. Ooh, okay. I see where you and him are on the same thing.
Yeah.
I like Deuce today. I like how they're starting to use him more. Harp. Do you think his trajectory? Do you think that we're gonna start seeing Deuce in more and more packages?
Yeah, I think just like Jahmyr Gibbs did in week 1 against Detroit, they just kind of had him feel it out and see how defenses go. I think Deuce is being the same way. They're giving him, a little bit here and there because at the end of the day, look, I think Pollard said it the same way against Cincinnati. I think he was really tired, man. And he's like, I'm tired on the sidelines. You could hear him. And he's just not that type of player. He's not a bell cow type of player. So when you sprinkle Deuce and he's getting kind of used to these defenses in the NFL, the how fast they're playing, man, I think it was perfect. And if you watch the game, you would never think that Pollard had 25 carries. Would you think that?
No, I wouldn't.
No.
And we'll talk about the stats in just a bit. Let me see. Dr. Walter Sims says, I'm so proud of Dak. All the haterade, right? And Mr. Corey Flash says, no, he's a proud Daddy Dimes fan. Wow. Daddy. He called him Daddy Dimes, not Danny. He called him Daddy Dimes. So obviously a giant. And it says Ben Two Wheels 956. El Valle, Texas supports Cowboys.
Let's go.
Hey, just so you guys know, I am 956, man. I'm 100% 956, man.
You know what?
You can find me in Harlingen, Texas, man.
Was that Ben Two Wheels?
Yes.
Hey, you all support the Cowboys, man. But on this channel, we're from the Valley, and we have very little supporters, man. Let's see if Ben can get some 956 people to subscribe to our channel. I challenge you, Ben.
That'd be crazy. That would be crazy. Mr. Corey Flash says New York is greater than Texas.
Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that?
Man, I don't know, man. You are geographically lost. I'll tell you that much right now. I follow back, go Cowboys. He's also said 30-10, go Cowboys. No one can block Micah. Hey, but everybody can hold him.
Wait. He's got the comments are getting crazy.
What do you say? Okay, but Jesse says Deuce is showing he can be that complimentary piece to Tony Pollard. And Mr. Corey, how are y'all America's team if ain't nobody likes y'all?
Hold on. Is that Mr. Corey again?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Corey, look, this is the thing. Let me explain everything to you, okay? So we're going to school right now. You ready? So actually, everybody loves us. They love the Dallas Cowboys, and they love to hate us.
America's team.
You got it wrong, man. So there's a lot of love going on. You just don't see it the same way.
Dr. Walter says out here, wow. He says nobody likes us? Question mark. And he says, I respect the perfect soundboard, though. And Milton says, good job. You beat the Jets and Zach Wilson.
Didn't we say that? Didn't we say that?
I mean, I don't even care if it was A-Rod. A-Rod would have gone down. Somebody says we need another threat on offense. That was by M-Dog93. And Milton says regular season champs. Only love I see is for New York. And Dr. Walter says, hell yeah, we did, right? Is that Faja Faja? Is that the username? That's it, right?
Faja. That's funny. Is it like Faja, like the belt? Like, yeah. Oh, okay.
We're supposed to be a top 5 defense. And a win is a win. Let's go, baby.
Let's go.
Someone said Cow Pits to Cowboys to get a wide receiver tired of Gallup. That's by M-Dog93. I mean, some people are disappointed with Michael Gallup.
Look, man, I'm just gonna. This is what I'll say. That one catch he had, that was a man-child catch. That was crazy. But this is my thing.
I mean, he took a very dangerous shot too.
Yeah, I'm gonna once I look at the film, the all 22, then I'll let you know how I feel about that. But I can't say nothing right now because Dak might have been looking somewhere else, and Michael Gallup might have been open. I don't know yet. So once we look at the film, I'll let you guys know what's going on with that.
Ultra Cowboy says CD is him.
Wasn't he talking about CD? Ultra Cowboy was talking bad about CD, was he not?
No,
a couple of shows.
No, he's always stuck to tight ends.
Oh, he's always talking about tight ends. Yeah.
Sauce has been getting cooked the past 2 weeks. Something's going on with Sauce. It's back-to-back weeks. Trackhawk says, with Jones coming back next week, who do we cut? Ooh.
With who coming back next week?
With Jones coming back next week, who do we cut? With Jones coming back next week, who do we cut?
Jones.
I don't look right now. I think the Cowboys constructed this 53-man roster in a sense where we don't have to worry about cutting anybody. At the trade deadline, we'll upgrade the tight end position with a veteran. Oh my goodness! Let our team grow. Okay. Black Mamba, what's going on? Hey, we're just having some fun. We're gonna recap. We're gonna do a little recap of the 30-10 victory over the New York Jets. I don't think we're cutting anybody. Trackhawk. NYC is I can't repeat that. But you can obviously see that, Mr. Curry Flash. If you were to come on over to our YouTube, you can see what he says there.
Yes.
M. Sign
Well,
says our boards after 2 games penalties seem to be addressed. This is a very underlining thing that people have yet to acknowledge. Parsons needs to stay in his lane. Black Mamba. Whatever do you mean? Ultra Cowboy says Corey runs around his mom's basement singing Madonna. Alex
oh
opens.
my
Dak
God.
just needs to be like 2016 Peyton Manning and let our defense dictate the game and be a game manager. No turnovers. I mean, nothing wrong with
That
that.
is true.
Black Mama says we are the modern day Ravens. Man, Harv, how many times did I refer that in the offseason?
I'll give Jerry that he did say that. He
Never
did
talked.
say that.
Ultra Cowboy, look, he just wants to clarify. Never talked about CD. I told you he's been sticking true to these tight ends. He likes Schoolmaker, but he doesn't want Jake Fergie or Henny, man. I like them guys, man. Ronald Jones,
Oh, Jones, bro. I forgot about him because I'm like, he's still on the team?
yeah,
No, he ain't coming back.
yeah, he ain't coming back. I mean, I think right now, Rico Dotto, and we're gonna talk about the stats right now. Diana Zuniga says versatile beast Parsons, right? Question mark. Texas Coast
sir.
offense is looking right, man.
It is. It is. We're gonna get into it, man. We're gonna get into it. I promise.
Ultra Cowboy, go get Zach Ertz trying to win the Super Bowl. You can't grow speed to help slow Jake.
So,
Yeah.
Ultra Cowboy, this is the thing, though. Wayton wasn't fast either.
Ooh,
Hey, he's just a Hall of Famer.
yeah, he's a Hall of Famer. So Black Mama says it's because Michael Parsons overplays.
I understand what she's saying. There are sometimes he does do that, but not very many times. But I understand where she's getting from.
Faha Faha 36 says, keep my Cowboys out of your mouth. I like that, right?
Let's go.
Dr. Walter Sim says, CD is that dude now. Woo! I love that.
Yes.
Sean Calaponio, right? I don't know who said that New York Jets was going to win the game. All day, every day in the 808. We coming, bro.
Wait, hold on. I got some. Hold on. This is, y'all are probably gonna think this is childish, but to me, it's not. I screenshotted this, and I remember Aaron on TikTok said Dak throws 2 picks minimum today. That was by Aaron.
The
I'll
receipts,
throw that out there.
receipts are here.
I got another receipt by, I believe, a Senor Mix or something. Jets win today. Okay, just throwing that out there.
Just throwing it out there. Dr. Walter Shim says 2000 Ravens defense. So our defense is holding teams to 5 points per game. Woo! Let's go, right?
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it is pretty good. Romo got jokes today, right? And Ken the man says, no, the offense was trash in the red zone. Thankfully, we have AZ and New England next to get right. And let me get caught up here. Witten. Okay, so Ultra Cabo wants to point this out. Earlier in his career, he clocked in at a 4.640. Jake was a 4.8 guy, but Jake has some wiggle, man.
He does.
Johnny Munoz says, Johnny.
Wait, hold on.
Johnny's been, hey, I don't know if you know this. Johnny has been concentrating on Astros. He's an Astros content creator. Go follow Johnny Munoz on Twitter, guys. I mean, he does.
Johnny, I didn't know that, Johnny.
Yeah, he does Twitter Spaces and everything, man. He leads them too, and he has like a whole facade, a whole crowd, man. I love it, man, and he keeps us fresh. Hey, Johnny, let us know. Are the Astros going to win the World Series this year? So he says Mike McCarthy out here playing chess, just taking points and not putting Dak and the football in harm's way.
Exactly.
Knowing that Wilson couldn't make a comeback against our defense, so that's why he was happy with the field goals.
Can you give it? Wait, hold on. Go back. Give him a round of applause.
Shall we give him a war cry? It's Paca says it's announced like Austin Powers. Well, I forgot how that goes in Austin Powers. Was it Faja?
Faja.
That man bought out our receipts.
Hey, but it's funny. Like we're Mexican.
Jesse says, "Look, that man brought out the receipts. He's laughing his butt off."
Hey,
Man.
bro, it is what it is. But I'm saying, like, with I'm working. Look, you say faja, I say faja. I'm Mexican, bro.
Yeah, man, we're Mexican. Yeah, we turn everything. Man, our Tex-Mex is crazy. C. Marta, hi. Round of applause. Early injuries are top tier right now. I mean, we're gonna talk about that in just a bit. I said 31-3 Cowboys. Pretty good score. Pretty good prediction. He was wiggled for 22 yards. Jeez, Louise Ultracova gives it. He goes, I'm on your TikTok live too. Oh, we
Welcome. Hey, give him a whore, man. No. Hey.
Somebody wants to get on the live, but look, we're gonna figure that out because if I go live, then nobody else on the YouTube can see you, man.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate the support. Make sure you do hit the subscribe button. After we hit 1,000, we have a giveaway, right? True Brand, which is an awesome trailblazing cap company. Look at this. Upside down.
That is a one of one.
Correct. It's very limited supply.
They don't make the same cap
They don't.
again.
Not that one. And if you don't get it on retail, you're gonna pay 150 on.
It's expensive.
It's expensive. You can pay 150 on eBay. So that's gonna be given away once we hit 1K. So help us grow this channel. Like, subscribe, all that great stuff. He goes, my name is I follow back. All right, sweet. All right, cool. Johnny Wells, hit the like button, everyone. Help our brothers grow and grow.
Let's go.
Hey, and go find Johnny Munoz. Same.
You know what? I'm gonna check his stuff out.
It's the same. But Johnny's been with us for a while. But he has. It's just that he's been concentrating on the Astros. Who wins a race between Snell and Jake? It's too close to call. That's hilarious.
You know what? Let me tell you something, Ultra Cowboy. A blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while. Just so you know.
That's funny. That's hilarious. All right, well let's go ahead and recap this game, Harv. I know we've been having fun, but I mean the thing is that being a Cowboys content creator is hard just to get the segments together and make sure that we put out good quality. But it's too when we actually shout out everybody that comments. That's what you get here in the Cowboys Cast. I mean, not that I know there's a bunch of Cowboys content creators. Hey, go follow them too, man. Give them a follow. I mean, give them their stuff a like. It helps. It helps maintain our drive and it helps us make sure that we give you the quality work that we can do. So let's go ahead and compare this game, Harv. Let's break it down. So Zach Wilson was 12 of 27, 170 yards, 1 touchdown pass, and 3 interceptions, Harv. Dak Prescott was 31 of 38 for 255 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Hey, David Oliveros, 178, Arlington, Texas, in the house. DC,
let's go.
PPC, that means let's go Cowboys in English. Hey, I have family in Arlington. I'm actually from Greenville, Texas. I was born there. Harlingen is where I live now. So that is my house. Okay, that is my.
I was born in Harlingen, Texas, from Lafayette, Texas, born and raised. 956, baby.
Yeah, well, me and Harvey are from the same city. Eventually, after a while, and let's talk more about these stats too, right? Because we did have. Look, this is why I knew for a fact that the Jets would sneak one on us. Cedric Wilson is an animal, man. I think that Garrett Wilson.
Man, sorry, Jerry. I have to do that.
Well, but Harv, I've been doing this since last season. I don't know what.
Hey, guys, look, listen.
I'm in
Cedric Wilson. If your last name is Wilson, Jerry is dyslexic when it comes to those kind of names.
No, it's just
forgive him.
It's just I love Cedric Wilson, especially last year he was with the Cowboys. He finally developed into who he is. But Garrett Wilson is on the verge and on the cusp of becoming the next big wide receiver. Harv, what do you think?
I believe it, man. And I think he got hurt at the end of the game. I felt really sorry for him, man, because he's a hell of a player. He is so good. He's so good.
He really is, and he got by our defense. Let's see here. Garrett Wilson was 2 catches, 83 yards, and a touchdown. And the with CD, he had let's see here. CD had 11 catches, 143 yards. He averaged 13 yards a catch. Harv.
Look, and CD we trust, man. The Lamb.
The Cowboys had 44 rushing attempts, 38 passing attempts. That's balance.
Look, man.
What is it? You alluded to it earlier, and we saw the comment, and we said we're going to come back because this is the actual segment.
I'm gonna give it to you like this. Look, everybody, we said we didn't like Kellen Moore because of the type of offense he ran. Everybody's gonna complain because their offense doesn't look good. It doesn't look like we're explosive. We're gonna look, guys. This is the whole point. When you have a defense like this, you have to protect the ball. You have to be somewhat conservative. This offense complements this defense. Why do you think Brian Schottenheimer came to Dallas? Because he was with the Legion of Boom and ran that offense with Seattle to complement the defense. This is all a plan, guys. This whole time the Cowboys have had a plan since the draft. This is all planned out. So what we're trying to say is we have to help this defense by playing okay, good offense. Not great, okay. Don't turn the ball over. Don't put the defense in certain situations that they have to try to muster and hold people down. This is complementary football. This is what this is called.
And to its finest, too.
Yes.
And this is actually the plan that, like you said, that Mike McCarthy had in the offseason. We're gonna make sure that this defense can stop our rivals and our intra-division rivals and our rivalry with the 49ers, right? Because we see Christian McCaffrey looks like he has a little bit of resurgence almost with his 49ers, connection now, or with him being a 49er. So Jibbs, MMYM. That's Jibbs, JIBBS, MMYM. South Texas, Corporate Christie, baby.
Let's go.
Hey, I follow back. I'm on my brother's account on YouTube. Hey, we appreciate it though, man.
Don't matter.
She hit that like button. I want to give a shout out to Queen. She just gave us 10. She gave us 10 roses, man. Like
what?
Yeah, she just gave us 10 roses.
Who did?
Queen.
Queen?
Yeah.
Oh man, I appreciate it, Queen.
Yeah, we really do.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That was awesome.
Kenneth Millhouse 8 says defense is crazy, but what about getting the ball to Michael Gallup? Man, I think right now just getting the ball to all your playmakers is the hardest part. Wilson to Wilson only happens once. Arturo Zuniga Jr. says McAllen, Texas in the house. DC.
Ooh, Arturo Zuniga. Are we related?
Caleb says we are playing conservative. Harvard, does that have anything to do with what you're referring to?
It does, man. It does. Let's not make mistakes. What's the point?
Dr. Walter Sims said that. He says, well said, protect the ball, protect the football.
Yes, protect the football.
So, Queen, we really do appreciate for the dozen roses. And she says, yo, right? Time management is a plus as well. KB, at KB, Sam Howell met Michael Parsons, and he's going to see him again this year.
I think he said at KB because he said
KB says that Sam Howell is waiting to meet the Cowboys.
Yeah, I don't think you want that.
Yeah, Dr. Walter Sims, Sam Howell meet the turf, right? And Dr. Walter Sims says, go Colorado Buffaloes. Hey, round of applause, man. Shout out to Deion. I mean, one of my favorite players of all time, man. Prime time, man. Deion Sanders. Hey, he did the unexpected. Like, it's unexplainable, Harv. He literally is an entrepreneur of all coaches, man. The way he took his career into his own hands, and he went and he just made himself, one of the most sought out, talked about head football coaches in all college football. And man, them Colorado Buffaloes are rolling, man. And it's unfortunate to see Travis Hunter, their top-notch player, go down. Hopefully he's able to recover, but it says a couple of weeks. We'll see.
So this is the one thing I like about Deion. I'll say it real quick. The thing I like about him is he's confident, right? But the biggest thing is, and this is This is a hard thing to find nowadays. Number one is to find a leader that cares about their people. Think about that. A leader that cares about their people. Because if I would have never known Dion doesn't drink. He tries not to cuss. He's a godly man, and you would never know that the way he wears his bling and he like all that. He's that kind of guy, but he cares about players past football to make sure that they're men. That's insane, man.
It is insane, and like you said, we haven't seen that in quite some time. Emphasize said he had a hard time watching the game today. If something happened to our right guard, which is Zach Martin, yes, right. I believe it was an
Yep.
ankle injury, right?
Yep. Ankle injury.
Queen.
Let's go.
She says DC for life, right? Where is my cap? You were wearing it last week.
Yeah, it was.
Is she talking about you, Harv?
Yeah.
Parsons has a chance when it's all said and done to be one of the greatest football players that ever lived. Hey Johnny,
Yes.
I don't think you were on when we did our kickoff show. I asked Harvey a very specific question. I said, "Is Michael Parsons better than DeMarcus Ware?" And Harvey already answered. So I'm going to leave that question to you because I'll tell you this much right now. I think what Harvey said, I'm with you. I'll tell you this, Micah is special. I mean, and to think Harv 11 teams passed him up, man. I mean, I know Trevor Lawrence and all that good stuff, but 11 teams Harv passed him up. Queen, DC for life, 11 from heaven. Once again, defense won the game for us. Hey, that's the way it is. Defense wins championships. I gotta go. All right, man. See murder. We'll catch you up later. Where's my cap? Hey, you're gonna be if you subscribe, you're on the list, man. To say it. Goodbye, see murder. Johnny Munoz, Garrett Wilson will not be a Jet for long because the Jets without Rodgers have no good quarterbacks. I think this is how wide receivers start to, not want to be a part of their team. Can you kind of see what Johnny's saying?
And you know what's funny? He said that because at the end of the game, when I saw Garrett Wilson walking off the field, he just had that look like, I don't know if I could do this for another 2 years, man.
Garrett Wilson's from Texas, so he's a strong boy, man. He's a strong boy. Hey, all love here, Queen. Look at that, man. I've never felt that love before, man. She actually sent 19 roses, man. She's going crazy,
What the
man.
heck? Okay.
Hey, if any of y'all know how to use this TikTok machine, let us know, man. Get with us, man. We need some guidance in this. Yes, sir. It's called playing complimentary football. That's what Johnny Munoz wants to clarify.
Adam, where you been, man? APB.
I mean, we're looking for you all day today. Complimentary football equals winning a football. Just
yes,
so
sir.
On the same page. Jesse says, I love D Ware, but Micah is next level. That is by Jesse on TikTok. And Jib says, yes, Micah is not real. He's Terminator 25. Great compliment, man. Great compliment. Javi with the primetime sunglasses, laughing out loud, right?
Let's go, baby.
And Mike McCarthy doesn't care about stats besides the win-loss stats. That's why he's a great head coach. Hey, you know what? I'm starting to appreciate Mike McCarthy. How do you feel about Mike McCarthy right now?
You know how I feel about Mike McCarthy. I think if the same thing happens, he needs to go to the house, bro. But I will tell you something. I will say when I'm wrong. As of right now, I'll keep it that way. I am wrong right now. The way he's calling this offense, I'm going to keep saying it over and over again. It's complementary to the defense that we have, right? Listen, I'm a cook, I'm a baker, I'm a father, I'm a son, I'm a husband. But I'll tell you this, man. When you make a cake, if you make a cake and they don't complement that cake with that frosting, it's a deal breaker, man. It's a deal breaker.
Mike McCarthy in my opinion, has done a tremendous job with the vision that is very clear for every coach he has on staff, for the Joneses, for Will McClay. Excuse me. I mean, he knows what he's doing. I think he's done a great job of forming and formulating this team together. Queen, I'm watching on TikTok and here. Hey,
Let's go.
man, she's still sending gifts, man. You're too
Wow, that's
nice,
crazy.
man. You're really special. Thank you so much. Javier rocking the cap and shades like Coach Deion Sanders does, right? That's
Yes,
exactly what he's
sir.
doing. Hey, all love, Queen. Not yet, but he will be, right? Prime time is a G. He really is, man. Prime time, man. Hey, Monica. Hey guys, so I called it wrong, right? She was here earlier. I called it wrong. They were able to get lucky with a touchdown, but we still look good. Just need the offense to step it up more more for me to feel satisfied laughing out loud. You know,
And
and Monica, real quick, when we look at the stats, I mean, look, Dak Prescott was 31 to 38. He only missed seven passes. He passed for 255 yards and 2 touchdowns, no picks. Yeah, Sauce got close. But the balance, 41 rushing attempts. I mean, right now, these guys are just killing it with their rushing, with their actual rushing attack, with their actual rushing, their effectiveness with the rushing. But I mean, it's only a matter of time. Like I've tried telling people that I feel like this is Dak's second preseason game. So you gotta let him catch his win and get a little bit better. Uh, Garrett Wilson is from Lake Travis, Texas. That's in Austin. Yes,
yes, he
sir.
is.
Like I told people, he's a Texas boy, man.
Yep.
And then he went to Ohio State and had a great year there. Let's go ahead and go down to the
You
deep
missed you missed a, you missed a it's pretty funny.
cake without frosting is just a muffin. Jeez,
That's pretty good.
that's good one.
That's pretty good, Diana.
That is a good one.
I like that one.
Look, so let's look at the defense side of the ball, right? Stephon Gilmore had 4 tackles. He led the team in tackles. Then it was Michael with 4 tackles also, right? Because Stephon Gilmore, they gave him the credit of like the assisted tackle. Marquise Bill with 3 tackles. Harv, that's last week it was 5. This week is 3. Marquise Bill I think he's filling in nicely. Then we had a sack by Osa. We had 2 sacks by Micah. We had an interception from J. Ron Curse from JK. We had Malik Hooker. Hey, Harp, how does Malik Hooker look, man?
Other than one mistake, he's looking good, man. He really is. I think he's really playing. For whatever reason, the Cowboys paid him, and I was kind of. I wasn't. Well, I was a little confused just because why would they pay this man this much? But I'm starting to get it, man. I get it, and he's only really made one mistake that I can see of as of right now, and I think he's worthy of that money. But he is a safety net back there, man, and I think he's putting everybody where they're supposed to be as far as linemen and stuff. So he's playing really good. I think this year, Jerry, he might be playing better than almost. I think he played his second year in the league. All right, was it his second or his first? I don't think it was his rookie year, but he was playing lights out.
His rookie year, he got hurt. Second year, he started playing good. And yeah, it was when he was playing lights out. And then the third, he got hurt. And the fourth, he got hurt again.
But one of those years, he played really good, man. And I think that's where he's at right now. I think that's where he's at right now, man, honestly.
He looks like what people talked about when he was coming out of Ohio.
Exactly. And that's a lot to say because he's been hurt for so long.
Queen showing us the love. Hey, I don't know how to do the heart signs. I really don't. Hey, appreciate the love, man.
Do this. This is how we do it.
All right. Yeah. Johnny Munoz says the thing about our defense is that they are great at creating turnovers. But not only that, Johnny, hey, if you actually pay attention, especially when you're watching all 22, you can see when they're talking to each other. Whenever they make a mistake, they talk about.
Yeah, they are.
PJ King's been a while.
PJ King, it's been a while, man.
What's up, guys? Hey, we're back at it, man. We're back at it. Black Mamba at Monica. I almost won the lottery. Wow. Black Mamba. Hey, if you would have won the lottery, would you have remembered about us.
I
Black
think
Mama.
Black Mama. I know Black Mama. She
She
would have donated a little something to the Cowboys cast.
she would no, she would have been long gone, as I would
No,
have.
she wouldn't have. She
Johnny
would have
Munoz
been like,
go ahead. She would have been like what?
she would have gotten a little something. I'm not saying a lot, but a little something.
She would have helped us get the 1,000, right? So,
Yeah, she would have.
hey, whatever it is on Instagram, you guys helped us hit 1,000 because those things were like parallel to.
Yeah. Hey, hit Instagram too, man.
Yeah.
Like our stuff. Jerry, look, listen, let me tell y'all something. This man right here, is it to my right or to my left? My right? Whatever. Anyways, Jerry puts in a lot of work. If y'all go look at this Instagram and TikTok and you look at the edits, this man is like the Yoda of Star Wars. So appreciate the talent, appreciate it, man, because he does a lot. Remember, we do this away from our family. Our time is taken, but we do it for the people, man. That's what it's all about.
I mean, and honestly, a lot of it is just basically what me and Harv talk about, especially when we go back. I mean, because we listen to everything. We go back, we watch the film, and then we go and listen to the coaches' cuts and the players' cuts, and it's fun, man. It really is fun. It does take some time to do these edits, but hey, all the love that we get it's still love, and we appreciate the love, and that's what we're all about. Johnny Munoz says Hooker was a first round pick out of Ohio State and was playing great for the Colts until he tore his Achilles. Yeah,
Yep, that's
especially
true.
that is what I mean. I think that was what hindered him more because if you remember, Cowboys did not really sign him until I think they brought him in and remember he was on ice for like they put him on ice for almost about 3 weeks and then finally they gave him the contract and he came in on a 1 year and came in on another year and then now they gave him the extension. I think he's fully. I mean Hooker looks good, man. He looks like what he looked in college. I think he was the 16th overall pick. I believe he was in that range. Hoodlum says I said 4 picks and we got 3. It was pretty close, man, and we just
It was a little good job, man.
right because it was J. Ron Kurz, Malik Hooker, and Trayvon Diggs.
John Diggs. Yep.
Man, he almost had another one. I think if they didn't bat the ball, I think he would have had that one at the goal line.
Diggs would have had that one too.
I mean, he was in position, man. He did it exactly the way it is. Look at Black Mamba. I was laughing at our comments earlier. Johnny Moya says this is his second year away from his torn Achilles. Like
Yep.
exactly what exactly you're exactly right, Johnny. I think the confidence is back, and it's kind of like with Dak. I think with him, he still thinks about the ankle, and
Yep.
maybe we're gonna start seeing as the year as because it's a tough schedule. It's still relatively tough schedule. Saltbox says Dallas only scored 2 TDs. Trash. What about the teams that we played against? Are you calling the Jets? And are you calling the Giants trash? Just saying. PJ King, yeah, yes, sir. Monica says at Black Mama almost, but we celebrate next time. I like it. Gilmore slow, laughing out loud. Give him a break. He's 33 years old, man. I mean, Jacob Caldera, I told you the Jets were getting grounded.
He did say that. He did say that.
He did say that. That was a good word. Bro, is PJ says, bros, what y'all think of Deuce Vaughn? He dead explosive today.
I think they're just sprinkling here a little bit in there just to kind of get him used to the defensive rhythm and how fast it seems. But once you start implementing it more, man, it's going to be real scary. I'm telling you.
I mean, it's just like they said, get your feet wet, or you know what? Let him get a little confident. And damn, man, I think his potential is sky high. I'm sold on Deuce Vaughn. I think he has a heart of what's the saying? Heart of a champ or heart of a lion, whatever it is.
Yeah.
PJ says they should keep the running back combo, dual combo for the run game. What do you think, Har?
Yeah, I like it, man. I like it. And you know what's surprising?
Rico Dotto looked very surprising.
Yeah, he did. He almost looked better than Pollard.
Whoa.
Tell me I'm not wrong. I'm just saying.
I mean, there are some moments where he bursted out, man.
But my point is the rotation, right? And you watch the rotation of the running backs and seeing the game, you would have never thought that Pollard had 25 yards. I said that earlier. or 25 rushes. I'm sorry. There's no way you thought that. But they put it in a way where Pollard rested for a long time before he took 1, 2, 3, 4 rushes. So I like it, man. I like the duo, the combo.
Like one says she would. Like, keep it rolling. Johnny Rose, and people forget our Cowboys are playing outstanding, and we are missing Tyler Smith and Donald Wilson and
And
Brandon
Cooks.
Cooks.
Yes. Yes.
This is something that we forget, right? And then we don't make it, we don't underline it. We don't, you know what I mean? We are forgetting to just mention that. I mean, I think Aduma went down, right?
Yep.
And TJ Bass had to step in.
Now I will tell you this is the part that I'm talking about. I was worried about the depth of the Dallas Cowboys offensive line. Looking at TJ, I'm gonna have to look at the film again just because this film's kind of iffy. I'm looking at other things. I didn't see every play on TJ Bass, but I think he had one mess up with Quentin Williams. But other than that, I think he played very well, man. People are gonna be shocked. And people are gonna be upset in this NFL for letting TJ Bass float around in free agency. I'm just saying.
Dude, TikTok's getting a little bit funny, man, because Sawbox is going crazy, man. He's out
What?
here.
Oh, Sawbox.
Yeah, Eagles are better. Yes, the New York
Yeah,
team,
yeah, yeah.
are trash. The little guy from Dallas is going to get hurt. See, this is why people don't like y'all. Every year, y'all predict Dallas will win the Super Bowl, and never do. I like this guy right here, Pancho Macho. He directly added Saltbox says, doesn't every team do that?
Yeah.
I mean, if your team is not, if you say that this year is a great year for a Super Bowl, then you're rooting for the wrong team, man. If you don't even feel confident in your team like that.
It's true.
Very true statement. Guys, can our defense be in the same talk like the Ravens in years past?
That's it. That's the talk around town, man. That is the talk. Now, I'm not gonna get ahead of myself like Jerry is, because Jerry's that mouse that'll just sneak up on you and take the cheese without you knowing. And he'll eat it all, man. He'll keep it to himself.
The cheese smells good right now, man.
But I'm just, for me, I'm gonna wait a little bit. I kind of agree with you, but I'm gonna hold off just a little bit.
Oh, Sergio, it's been a while, man. I would appreciate your service to our country as well. Are you all worried about putting up field goals instead of TDs? I mean, Harv, you kind of talked about it a little bit, but just kind of like if you can sum it up, because Johnny was also talking about it.
Yeah, I'm just saying we have to play complementary to our defense, man. We got to make sure our defense is fresh and ready to go, and that we're not doing 3 and outs and then we're gone. We got to be very meticulous going down the field. If it's a field goal, it's a field goal. Now, as we go on through the season, remember, guys, it's an 18-week season. I am kind of worried about the field goals a little bit, but I will tell you this: that can be fixed in the coming weeks. It's a long season. I'm okay right now. The offense is not putting the defense in bad situations. That's what you don't want. So I'm okay with it for now.
Look, I mean, if they're scoring touchdowns, I think that it would give more fuel to Cowboys Nation to be even more obnoxious. And everybody would just hate, man. I think everybody would just be hating. But I will tell you this, Joe, right now, yes, I'm a little worried about it because I would like to see more points, because more points lets you rest a little bit better, especially in the third, fourth quarter. But I will tell you this, with his defense is amazing. And I do believe that after week 3, I really do feel that this offense is going to start taking the next leap over. Harv, what do you think? How long before this offense takes the next step?
Honestly, I think we play the Cardinals next, and then I think it has to be week 5 against the Niners, man. I think you're really going to see, and I'm not saying that just to kind of get attention. I think this team is going to take it so personal that that's the team that didn't let them continue to the dance. That's where I think you're going to see the offense like, oh, is this what it looks like against these type of defenses? I think that's what you have to think about.
We'll see, man, because this defense is basically the 49ers defense. That's the defensive coordinator, Robert Saleh. He knows he implemented that system here with the Jets. Cowboys kind of got a little bit of a head start against the 49ers. So we'll see, man. It's gonna be a great matchup. Week 5, it should be coming fast and furious. I mean, we're already gonna be on week 3. Week 2 feels good. Ramiro!
We haven't seen him in a while, man. He's been busy.
MIA. He's been MIA. Bass didn't play bad against Williams. He makes third teamer look like varsity versus freshman.
Hey, he's right. He's right. Quinn Williams does make people look embarrassing.
He does.
TJ Bass put up his. I think he did a good job, man. We're gonna have to look at the film.
Yeah. I definitely. I'm gonna get into that film, and I'm gonna make sure we understand. Let's see what's next. Johnny, our offensive line coach back in the day with Coach Tom Landry. He has our Cowboys offensive line playing.
Oh my God,
really well.
Oh my God, look, listen.
I remember when they brought him in, Harv. We're like,
I said this earlier on the show, Jerry. Did I not? Listen, guys. I was on with Space Cowboy and Guy Nix. I'm gonna say it again. And I said this. I said, this is specifically what I said. It might not be word for word, but I said, I think the difference between this offensive line and the best offensive line we had before, I think it has a lot to do with coaching. And the best, in my opinion, that we had, and I'll give credit to my brother Alex Lopez, he said this too. Why did we ever get rid of Bill Callahan? Bill Callahan is one of the best offensive line coaches in the history of the NFL, in my opinion. And when he was gone, it doesn't matter what you have, it's who can teach you. And I think Bill Callahan was a great teacher of offensive line play. And Sori is the same way. I think that's the biggest difference in this offensive line is the coaching. And that's going to take us a long way, and I totally agree.
Johnny Munoz also says the Wick cheese is the best cheese in my opinion. Laughing out loud.
I heard the worse it smells, the better it is. I don't know.
Oh man,
that's what I heard.
Like Mama, our online needs to block. Our O line needs to block better.
Yeah, so there is. I understand what she's saying. There are some instances that we probably need to fix, but
I mean, I think a lot will be fixed once Tyler Smith is back, but. We got to see the severity of Zach Martin's ankle. I mean, shoot, when you're offensive lineman, your feet, your hips are very important.
Look, I am super confident though because of the coach. He's been in the NFL how long, Jerry? Since Tom Landry, you said?
Yeah, since 19. Well, he was with the Cowboys in 1988.
So that's what? Almost 35 years?
Yes.
I'm not worried. This guy has probably seen it all. And I think that is the difference. That's why I'm feeling more confident in the depth because of the coach we have.
I mean, right now, I think the coaching is what's gotten us to this point. 2-0 right now. It's a great start to the year. I mean, it's better than what we expected, especially knowing that we had the third hardest schedule. Saltbox is saying wait till we play better teams or a better team, which is okay. All right. I guess you're saying that these teams, you see, it's just like the excuses, right? Once the Dallas Cowboys beat the Philadelphia Eagles both times this season and the San Francisco 49ers in week 5, what is your next excuse, Saltbox? And any hater out there. M. Stein says, talk on the game plan, guys. I was impressed. Your thoughts?
Yeah, the game plan. I'll say this, Stein, and that's a good thing that you're asking. That is this. I think we're so used to the Kellen Moore. Let's take shots down the field, and we're up by 20 points. For what? What is the point if you create a turnover and now they're on that side of the field and they can score a field goal or a touchdown right away? That's my point to it. Is complement your defense by playing conservative football. Who cares if it's 15 plays for 9 minutes and you score a field goal? Now you're playing into our defensive hands, which is what? You have to pass the ball. And that is not good for you. Now we make you one-dimensional, and that's the whole point to it.
I mean, it is what it is, but complementary football it's the way of it's the right way. Ram also said, "My only concern is if Parsons goes down, do you trust the defense to create pressures on quarterbacks?"
I don't think I do, man. And the reason I say that is because it's not going to be as magnified as Parsons. Don't get me wrong, it's not. But from what you're seeing, go back to the film and look at Osa and look at all these guys. Even my son brought it up. He's like, Parsons and Ivy in there, but they're creating pressure up the middle. So that's my thing is that can they continue to do that? I don't know. But from what I'm seeing, I'm okay with it.
I'm gonna say yes, Ram. I think Osa is hitting a stride that man, he's coming into his own. We still got D Law. We got, I mean, literally the second wave of pass rushers is starters on any team, and we even got a third wave of pass rushers. So I think yes, but I think with Micah Parsons, he's just a chess piece that makes it even better. I think
Yeah.
if anything, but I really do think we have the players that we need to generate this kind of pass rush. I mean, because it is what it is. Clay Cup says, "Que onda?" You're a
Clay
little
Cup.
late.
Wait, hold on. Clay Cup.
You're a little late, but
Where you been, man? Clay Cup is in the building. Now it's a Cowboys cast because I think almost everybody's been on. You know who we are missing though? Old Dominion. I think that's one of the only ones we're missing, but
yeah, Damien,
we're almost there.
Damien's probably Damien is probably watching some other Cowboys content creator. Oh, good.
Yeah.
All love. Does Turpin add another threat in the offense wide receiver position?
Yes.
I think he's a good rusher with the ball, Harv.
You know what, man? He surprised me, Jerry.
Just saying.
My wife was watching the game and she's like, "Oh my God, I would think on that play he'd be hurt and put on a stretcher and gone to the hospital." I'm like, "No, he's that type of. He's gritty, man.
He's really gritty. I know what you're talking about. It looked like a horrible hit, but he ended up like just twisting and contorting his body and was able to get an additional 2 yards when he was down already.
Yeah,
But I like the way they're trying to involve him in the actual offense a little bit earlier. Clay Cup says we are winning because of Dan Quinn, not McCarthy or Dak. That's real talk.
I will agree with Clay Cup, and the reason I keep coming back to this, guys. So this is my thing. If you're running, let's put it this way, make it simple. If you're running a business and you're a salesperson and that's your business, you sell right, for whatever product it is, and you have a top dog that's selling about 5 million a year, and the closest person is 500,000. What do you do? What do you do as an owner, as a head, as a manager, as a supervisor? You take your team and you make sure that you talk to that guy and say, "What are you doing that we're not doing?" And you compliment them and you ask them, "What do you need to help you to be better? What do you need from us?" That's the same point. We are playing complementary football to our biggest strength. That's what people do in business. That's what people do at any levels. You play to your strength. That's what we're doing.
Hey. And it's good when the kicker's not missing.
Was he 5 for 5?
I believe he was 5 for 5, Harv.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, and so 3 points is better than no points. I'll tell you that much.
True.
Johnny Munoz says excuses are like everybody has one, but yours stings the most. Ooh, it's an old saying too, man. So you can't get mad. If you take Quinn out of the equation, game over.
I agree, 100%.
I mean,
100%. There is a reason why. Do we know Dan Quinn's?
Who's taking him out?
Do we know Dan Quinn's salary?
Should we be talking about other men's salaries?
This is what I'm saying. This is why I'm saying that. Just like Jerry Jones, why is Will McClay still here? Why is Will McClay still here?
It's all about the money. So
He is getting paid like a damn general manager.
well,
That's why.
Dan Quinn is making $4.5 million a year with the Cowboys.
Come on, man.
Aramito, quit putting the bad juju on us. We can't afford to be thinking negative like that. Hey, I with Monica on this one, man. She's saying, "Why? What if we lose Micah? I mean, why are we even asking that question? I mean, let's just go with what we."
It's a true question, though.
But
It's a legit question.
it shouldn't even be a question, Harvey. He's playing like he says. He's a man of faith. He what was his saying recent in his that he's a man of faith and he walks by faith, not by sight. So he's not afraid about injuries.
That's true.
And if you play at 100 miles an hour, you're not gonna get hurt. Harv.
That's true.
When you
That's
start
true.
when you start being timid, that's when you get hurt. Johnny Munoz Turpin had a chance a couple of times in today's game to return some punts, but he called for the fair catch. I want him to be a little bit more aggressive and return those.
So I agree with him, but there's also a give and take, right? There's a give and take on that. I saw a play in the back close to the end zone where he could have taken it, but in my eyes, I agree the decision he made because if something does happen, now you're so close to the end zone that you put that offense on that 5 or 10 yard line to score. So give and take, Johnny. It's kind of one of those things. It's a catch-22. It can go both ways. So, but some of them I do kind of agree with you 100%.
I mean, with Turpin, I mean, last year I was ready to give up on Turpin. I wanted him out. You know what I mean? I think it was cost us. I felt he cost us some games. You know what I mean? Because of his bad mistakes. Ramiro wants to add McCarthy is the reason the Cowboys are playing the way they are. He is making sure the balance is there. Difference he keeps a tight end to chip and help out. Kellen Moore didn't.
Ooh, those are
The little things that we need to look at.
Yeah, he's right on that.
And
That's
regardless, with Dwight, he doesn't like Jake, he doesn't like Henny, but hey, man, those guys blocked their butts off, man. Schoonmaker, that's what he was brought in because he's a great blocker, but obviously we can see he has a little bit of playmaking ability too. What you think we need to improve, Harv?
for me, I think the biggest thing is on it's going to be on offense, man. On offense, I think for me it has to be let's not give Pollard 25 carries. Let's give him maybe 15 to 17 carries. And those other 8 carries need to go to Rico Dotto. For whatever reason, look, I'm not hating on Pollard. I love Pollard to death. But Rico Dotto, for whatever reason, when he got the ball, he was getting a lot of more yards, it seemed like, than Pollard was. Maybe it was situational football, but from the outside looking in, that's what it looked like. So maybe if we could kind of, I don't know what to call it, but maybe kind of, I want to use a baseball term, pitch count maybe on different running backs. Maybe I think that helps us out a little bit more, honestly.
Well, I mean, Tony Pollard had 25 rushes. I mean,
Yeah.
last year he wouldn't even get what 15?
15,
12?
yeah.
Sometimes he was getting like 12 a game. Real quick, Danny O says I agree with Dotto. And McCarthy had to convince Jerry to get rid of Moore. That's by T Dog 21. And 808 Mike says keep them both fresh, right?
Yep.
And Johnny adds, and Will McClay is still there because his daughter loves it there here in Texas and doesn't want to leave because I read that she's great at gymnastics.
No. So I would tell you right now, I get that part, right? But the fact that his family's here, and I get that. I saw an interview on him saying that his family means everything to him and all that. But I'll tell you what, Johnny, if you told me that you were paying me $5 million and you wanted me to be a general manager for, let's pick a team, I don't know, the Houston Texans, and you're paying me $15 million a year, that's a lot to think about. I'm just saying, the fact that he's getting paid the same as a general manager to stay here makes a big difference. That makes a huge difference. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but still, I mean, it does make it easier when you game paid, and your family likes it here too. So I
Yep.
will tell you this
Yep.
because I mean, if you have anybody that let's just say you have a wife or a girlfriend, and they don't want you moving. Guess what? You're not moving. Alex Lopez says Aubrey's nickname is the leg. Hashtag replacements. Hashtag DC for life. Alex, I'm not I'm not ready to give him the leg, but hey, 5 out of 5, I'll take it. Last week we're ready to cut him. So Gallup 13 yards in 2 games. Somebody said Michael Gallup has disappeared. That's Danny O's man. So we'll see, man. I mean, in a nutshell, we're still gonna have to break this down. We're still gonna have to watch the film. It's gonna take me about 2 days, right? Because I like to do offense and then defense, or vice versa, defense or and
Yep.
offense. But definitely, if you like the content, please subscribe, man. Turn on the notifications, let you know when we go live. Harvey and I are gonna try to make sure that we are going live. We're gonna give it attempts during the week. I know it's hard right now. We're balancing a work and school afterwards. It's difficult, man. But for this, for sure, we're live on Sundays, right? But I think we want to put out some work at least by Wednesday. So right now, Sundays, Wednesdays, turn on notifications, subscribe, man. Harv, anything else you want to add, man? I mean, we've been on for a minute, man.
I don't know. It doesn't feel like that, does it?
It does it. And coming soon, right? We're gonna have watch parties too, man. Pretty soon, we're gonna have watch
Hey,
parties.
I need TikTok to hit them likes, man. Hit them likes, TikTok. I
Harv,
appreciate it. That's a lot.
8,000 likes already.
That's a lot. That's a lot. I appreciate y'all guys, man. For real. No, man. The only thing I will say is keep the faith. There's a plan. This team has a plan. Um, we weren't happy about the draft. For whatever reasons, things happen. But now that you're seeing the team play, I think we're kind of understanding a little bit about the plan. Keep the faith. There's a plan for everything that we do. And look, listen, I think we've been spoiled in the 90s, man. That's why everybody wants something right now. But be happy the way we're playing because you could be the Kellen Moore Chargers at 0-2. And I'll leave it at that.
Hey, it is what it is, man. I mean, Kellen Moore, I mean, it is what it is, man. Like you said, we could be 0-2, but we're 2-0 right now. But that's it for us, man. TikTok, we love you. We appreciate it, man. Look at that. They got us up to 8,400 likes, man. Just alone. TikTok has
That's
been,
awesome.
this TikTok was being nice today, man.
They were being nice for the most part.
On the
Yeah.
kickoff, they weren't having it hard. And
Gee,
we try to be as respectful and whatnot. Hey, but shout out to the gifters. It was
yeah, for real, man.
Queen gave us. She's the number one gifter. But shout out to earlier on we had Doctor. What was it, Doctor? Let me see. It was Doctor Walter Sims. We want to give Queen and Doctor Sims on TikTok a shout out. Hey, 8,700 likes, man.
Man,
Daniel,
that's crazy.
I know, coming to Arlington, first time fan since 71. Wow,
Ooh, wow.
that's cool, man. That-
Wow.
Hey, Joe Diallo, we appreciate you following us on TikTok. And make sure you click the link in the bio TikTok and subscribe to the YouTube. We're on the road to 1,000. Help us get there. Um, Clay Cup says Hendershot, I'm out. Okay. Why you at on Henny, man? Why you doing that to Henny, man? Remember, in Indiana, he did not have one drop pass. Just saying. He has one drop pass last week, and he wasn't able to score a touchdown this week, and people already want him out. Hey, hold on a minute. I'll tell you this: he goes to the Chiefs, he's gonna be their next he's gonna be the next superstar tight end. So let's just be patient. Cowboys are draft and develop. We're gonna have some red robin. I mean red. We're gonna have some red Cardinals next week. I mean,
I like that.
for whatever reason, man, the Cardinals are always giving us a hard time. But we'll see, man. I think that this defense is going to really show us, especially this week. It's the Cardinals, and I believe it was what is it? Cardinals, It's Cardinals, and then the
Patriots,
and then
and then the Niners,
and then it's the
and then
Chargers,
the Chargers,
and it's a bye, and then we go Rams, and then Eagles.
Eagles. Yep.
So, I mean, this is a very good, strong possibility. But when you look at these teams, of course, the 49ers look good. I haven't watched all the tape, but I know that they bear it. I mean, that game was too close, I think, for the 49ers, man, against the
It
Rams.
was. It
So
was.
that I mean, right now, what we need to be looking at is these next couple of games are
Yep.
we need to look at the Cardinals because the Cardinals are still gritty. The
Yeah.
Patriots are still gritty team. The 49ers were, right now a little bit more balanced, but what happened in that game that caused them to be there? And then I know we were kind of counting out the Rams, but hey, the Rams have had a little bit of a balanced attack. So we need to see what's going on. There's a lot to cover. It's a great time right now to be a part of this Cowboys content creation space. If you guys ever thought about doing it, I encourage you guys. We encourage you guys to do it. But help us get to that 1,000 mark. Hey, we never forget those who been with us since day one. Hudlip, how confident do you think the Cowboys can win a Super Bowl? Harv, right now, how do you feel about that? Tough question. Putting you on the spot, not me.
It's feeling good right now, man. You can't deny it. You can deny. I don't care what anybody says about the offense. They're just playing complimentary football. I'm gonna keep saying that. Y'all are gonna keep hearing it. I'm not gonna stop. This is what Kellen Moore did not do. He tried to be fancy and he was 3 and out 4 or 5 times in a row and did not help that defense. Mike McCarthy is helping the defense. He's a smart dude. He knows what he's doing. I'll leave it at that. It's looking good.
And I'll just add, this is a Super Bowl caliber defense, Super Bowl championship winning caliber defense. I mean, they have all the pieces. Of course, we gotta be careful. Injuries do exist. Ram,
Yep.
I understand your question. I understand all that stuff, but that's it for us, man.
TikTok.
TikTok, you guys have a good one, man. We're out of here.
Be real.